We came up with the idea of creating this project, calling it to save our nature and our ecology. We want to make it possible for each resident to share our common efforts and care for protecting the air we breathe, the soil which feeds us, and the water we drink in our village. In Kongaz are registered about 300 economic agents, 6 agriculture complexes. We count list 6 kindergartens, 2 gymnasiums, 2 lyceums, the Kongaz State Hospital and the House of Culture. Kongaz is the central region of the Gagauzin autonomy. It has as a new culture, picturesque landscape, the beautiful and white fields, sweet and delicious fruits, and the exclusive national wine. We know what is the best place for a peaceful life, for a happy family and a healthy environment. For the Kongaz is a piece of heaven. The territory of a village is under the influence of a number of adverse weather and climatic phenomena. Drought, dry winds, heavy rains, strong winds blow away the surface layer of the soil, which leads to damage of the soil structure. Agroclimatic resources are favorable for cereal, legumes, fruit crops. In order to prevent the destruction of nature resource in Gagauzia, the People's Assembly adopted the law on the nature resource. Everyone is obliged to preserve nature and the environment and to take care of nature resource. For the more obvious outcomes of the environmental risk on the human health and our village, we have addressed to our family doctor Alexandra Dmitrievna.
Безусловно, это все влияет на все болезни, которые протекают у человека.
Residents of our village suffer most of all: seasonal flu, ARVI, desire of the cardiovascular system, and all this is connected with climate change and environment problems in Kongaz.
In Kongaz, the water resources for consumption are mainly distinguished in well supply and water tap systems.
There are 2,980 home yards connected to the centralized water supply system. In Kongaz there are also more than 500 wells, where the water quality for 80% is not at all suitable for food purposes, so people mostly use water from taps. The supplied water is in most cases of poor quality and does not meet the criteria for drinking water. The Kongaz reservoir has favorable conditions for fish breeding. The quality of the water here is classified as quality class 5, very polluted. The importance of the quality of drinking water in our village for the residents is extremely high. Thus, our group has decided to study this question deeply and seriously. The main policy document in the VSS sector is the water supply and sanitation. From the director of ME Waters of Kongaz, Ivan Ivanovich, our research group found out the details on the water purification measures in Kongaz nowadays. This organization provides work within the centralized sanitation system.
У нас в селе централизованное водоснабжение. Наше село через водонапорные системы снабжает сегодня 11 водонапорных скважин.
According to the laboratory investigations, we have the following results of the consumed water condition. Consequently, the biochemical research concludes that the water from the centralized water supply system corresponds to standards of the national state centralized sanitation system from consumption. One of the most serious environmental problems in the village is a lack of sewage system. 2 concrete pits and a few rusty pipes is all what we have for now. The village is home to a little more than 10,000 people, however there are no working sewage networks covering the entire village in the settlement. The construction project was ready several years ago, but funding has only now appeared and the tender has already been announced.
In accordance with the World Health Organization guidelines, the air quality in Moldova is considered moderately unsafe.
In Kongaz, the air condition may be accepted as of the good stages. The air contains toxic gases such as nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide. These heavy chemical elements in the air are the result of winter coal fire, gas heating, and big number of car vehicles in the village. Nowadays, the number of bikes in our village has increased, that leads to the positive solution of the air pollution problem. The length of asphalted streets is 7.5 kilometers, but none of the bike lanes in the whole village at all. We recall to build permanent protected lanes, bike boxes and signals. Remember, cycling is good for the planet as well as our residents' poorly nourished, ill-used bodies. The village has very rich and fertile land resources. These territories are used for agricultural reasons, most of which are treated with chemical and mineral fertilizers. Meanwhile, our project team highly recommends the usage of organic fertilizers, which are more ecologically safe for the environment. The management of the garbage collection and disposal in our village is coordinated by the municipal enterprise Waters of Kongaz. In our project, we would like to suggest organizing the separate collection of waste into 3 sorts of garbage in separate cans. The first will be for collection of glass. This is the most durable waste and its recycling is much cheaper and more energy efficient. The second can will be for the collection of paper waste. Waste paper can be recycled up to 7 times, while saving thousands of hectares of forests. The third can will be for the plastic wastes. The same piece of plastic can be recycled 2-3 times, but it saves a lot of energy and resources. We consider that the idea of sorting the waste in these categories will be one more step to solving the ecological problems in our autonomy. In the village, we have many areas for planting the parks and green areas. In 2021, in the micro-district Budjak of the village of Kongaz, there was initiated a cozy modern park, and we suggest planning and organizing one more park green nature in the northeast of the Kongaz. This program may also include planting the forest belts, which will help us to keep our harvest safe and the structure of the fertile soil complete.
In this project work, we have tried to investigate ecological problem in Kongaz and work out the advisory on solving ecological problem in Kongaz. We, residents of our village, are proud of living in such a big, beautiful village.
This is our land, which feeds us. This is our air, we breathe. And with every drop of the water we drink, we get energy to life. If we save our nature, we save our lives.
Within this project, our team considers that it is our duty to save the nature in the village for our future generations. We recall every resident to study this advisory and help realize this project to the sparkling future of Kongaz.